Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome back to Pharaoh and what is essentially Challenge Hell. We are here on the NAFTA, North African Free Trade Agreement mission. It's a custom mission, and the main problem is the target population of 30,000, which is insane, namely because of how this map just doesn't have enough space. This snaking large river goes through the whole thing, and then there's this massive area of desert wasteland, which is just completely unusable for any housing because there's no water. And it's like we've been cramming, we've been squeezing, there's some extra space, but we've hit a wall where we basically can't get enough food to support 30,000 people. So the solution is to build more farms on this meadowland, but that means we have fewer houses. And there might be a way to tiny extra bit min-max things, but it essentially is just not working so well. And we've been facing glitches, like buildings getting stuck off the map, black holes, glitching antelope, all sorts of things. So right now, the game is still on very difficult. It is still on very difficult. Also, because of the constant messages, let me see. I've turned off all of these messages. I don't really need to know any of these things, so that should minimize the pop-ups we have to deal with, which is great. And there's a few things that we can try. Now, I have looked at some completions of this map. There was one which used the forced walker technique, which basically means you can have like one bazaar, right? And based on how you arrange the roads, you can force the walker to basically walk forever. So you basically have one bazaar, one scribal school, one courthouse, and they just walk forever, covering every block in the world. That I view as an exploit. You can do it in the game, but it was not intended by the developers to be a thing you're supposed to do. Walkers are supposed to have walker limits. So if you want to use the forced walker technique, sure, but I don't want to beat this map by using an exploit because it's one step away from cheating, right? However, there is the Bast Blessing. The Bast Blessing essentially doubles the resources in a bazaar. It doubles the resources. So if you have 800, which is generally the max a bazaar can hold, the Bast Blessing, the large blessing, doubles it to 1,600. And then if you get it again, it doubles it again to 3,200. Higher than what the bazaar could take, essentially. So you could stock up. And then once you get to 10,000, you just double it and it hits 20,000. And this was intended by the developers because there's a max. There's a max on the bazaars of 20,000 resources of each type. So that means the developers intended for bazaars to stock up using Bast Blessings because that's the only way to ever hit 20,000. And there is a limit at 20,000. At 20,000, you get a blessing, it stays at 20,000. So what we can do is basically purge the entire city. Purge the entire city, kick as many people as possible out of the city. And then let the bazaars stock up and spend years trying to farm the large Bast Blessing to stock up the bazaars to 20,000. And then, at that point, we can get rid of production, or most of the production. We can get rid of all of these farms because we don't need to produce new resources for those blocks. Those bazaars are just going to have a stock of 20,000. And as soon as they hit 10,000, we get one more blessing. It goes back up to 20,000. It's infinite resources with zero production. So we can leave farms like this on the marshland, the floodplains, because they don't take up any building space. However, we can clear off these land meadow farms here. So we could put another housing block there. We could clear off maybe all of this pottery production and have a housing block there. And we will be able to support a larger population because we just have all these infinite resources. So first thing I want to do is clear off as many employment buildings as possible. So all of these things, also apparently having these work camps causes a lot of these farms to not work because they're sending workers from so far away. So I just want like 4 work camps left here. and I'm gonna get rid of all of the others. Right? This stuff, I'm just gonna clear that loop of road right there. Fine, good. We can... There's a few more things over here. I have this spam of work camps here. Additionally, there was a suggestion of using this desert land to farm with cattle ranches. Cattle ranches doesn't have a huge output, but maybe if we could feed like half a block with cattle ranch food, then maybe it could work a lot better, right? Okay, good. Disease strikes and all of that, they're not pop-ups anymore. So we've cleared off quite a lot of the work camps, which should free up a lot of employment. Oh, there's more here. We get rid of all of these work camps because we kept them because of the unemployment we had. We can get rid of all of these. I'll just leave 2 down here, right? That's fine. And I think there's a few over here. I'll just leave 1 over here. Or do we even need to leave 1 there? Yeah, sure. I'll leave 1 there. It's fine. And I think that's all of the work camps. And that should free up quite a lot of housing. Now, we purge the city. I want to get rid of as many houses as possible. While leaving a little bit of housing. A little bit of housing. So, for example, in this block, I want to get rid of all of this and all of this. Right? Do I want to be leaving the shrines? Yeah, I think I want to leave the shrines. So I want to get rid of all of this. I gotta be careful not to delete firehouses and stuff like that I left in there. Get rid of all of this. What's the road loop here? Yeah. Get rid of all of this. Just leaving a couple houses so the blocks stay functioning. Right, this is part of this loop. Yep, so we get rid of these. We get rid of that. We don't need that. Good. So we're just doing this so it's really cleared out. Leaving just a house here and there. And I basically want to go down to below 10,000 population. Right? See, I put a firehouse there. Gotta be careful not to destroy that. What is the arrangement of houses here? Yeah, okay, good. Leave those. Keep clearing these. It's actually hard to see what I've built at this point. Clear these. Alright, leave some houses. Leave some houses. Like here, we gotta make sure this road still has employment. Good. All of these houses will be placed back later. Can clear this row. You see, I put a... What's that? A dentist right there. Let's not get rid of the dentist. This is the loop here. Clear this. Clear that. I can clear that house. I don't need all of these. Yeah, just leave some scattered houses here and there. I missed a plaza. Look at that. Okay, we're down to 15,000. So we still have 22% unemployment. Right? I'm going to get rid of all of this. Also, since I do want to be clearing this off, I'm going to get rid of all of these land farms. They all take 10 workers each. So we're not going to be using those. Good. All right. This block up here. Clear that. Keep a few scattered houses up here. It's just a little bit messy with how everything's set up. Okay, so we've cleared all of that. There they go. I want to clear all of this. Leave a house on each end like that. Clear these houses. Just leave a few scattered like that. Okay, we have plenty of money in the bank, 150,000, so that's fine. So I'll start removing production facilities if we need to. I can leave these, they're at tax earnings. All right, what's our unemployment at? 2%, 2%. To get rid of more than this, it's gonna take... Oh, why is this brewery here? It's gonna take reduction of manufacturing of goods. So let's clear that. We won't need this many pottery workshops and clay pits. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3. Get rid of 3 more of those. The breweries, we're not going to need this many either. Let's get rid of some of those. Okay. I want to make sure that we can replace the houses and everything's just going to be fine. Meanwhile, we are going to be trying to get as many Bast blessings as possible. So the idea is to spam Bast shrines. So we just have an insane amount of Bast shrines. I guess I can just keep them all in this one block here. Makes it easy to clean up. Okay. All right. Good. Unemployment is at 8%, so the western side has been purged, right? Yes. Western side has been purged. 2 houses. Oh, I don't need this many houses here. Let's get rid of those 2. And Symbol, thank you so much for remaining a Zakalite. Okay. I think that's pretty clear. 8% unemployment. We can start... I'm not sure if I can actually clear off everything. Papyrus we can cut back on as well. We don't need that much papyrus. Other industries we can cut back on. I mean, I could start taking away services. I think I'm not gonna worry too much about that. How much do... Dance schools are like 10 people? Okay, sure. So the western side is gonna be our focus here. On this side... So this whole meadow farmland area is gonna be a housing block. So I'm gonna prep this. And clear this, we can clear... I'm just gonna clear it off so I can see what I'm working with. Okay, that's... yes. We can very easily have... a functioning block doing something like this. Okay. This will be a housing block. It has access to some houses. 7% unemployment. Clearing this side off might be tricky, but with this much purging, we should be fine, right? What can I clear off? I can probably clear most of this little road. Like, I don't want everything to just start collapsing, right? We do need things to keep running. Yeah, that's already 0% unemployment. If I start kicking out more people, things could get tricky. But I can pop a bazaar here, so that can stock up very easily. Right? So now, on this western side, I want all bazaars to buy everything. So grain, game meat, pottery, and beer. Grain, game meat, pottery, and beer. Let me go to the administration, bazaar access, so I can see these. Grain, game meat, pottery, beer. Grain, game meat, pottery, beer. I need them all to stock up. Grain, game meat, pottery, beer. Grain, game meat, pottery, beer. Grain, game meat, pottery, beer. Okay. Grain. Grain, beer. Oh, we have a black hole there. Didn't realize. Grain. Are you buying linen? Okay. This one, the same. I don't know if game meat can reach down here, so I'm gonna leave it off. Same with this one. It's grain, pottery, beer. On this side, grain, pottery, game meat, pottery, beer. Okay. Oh wait, game meat probably can't reach this side either, so this is just gonna be grain, pottery, beer. I think all of these probably won't be able to stock up because the housing is still there. Right, so this side is gonna be the side that continues to consume resources. Okay. But right now, the entire city should continue to function. We just short a few people in entertainment, which is fine, and the purge begins.
I've been kicked out of my home, and through no fault of my own.
The city must be purged. Alright, now we run, and I've not properly tried this before. I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens. In terms of the Bast blessings, here's the thing. You have to wait for 5 ankhs. We have to wait for 5 ankhs. We currently have 167 shrines. Perfect. Because if the blessing comes at like 3 ankhs, you get the Bast has thrown a festival for all the other gods. And that's useless. We don't need that. What we need is Bast to get to 5 ankhs. Then we get the big blessing, which doubles the resources in the bazaars. Right? That's what we need. So now, everything's just gonna leave. Everything just leave. Oh, I forgot. This block will need a firehouse and architect's post, won't they? Yeah, just to make sure nothing burns. Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, these blocks, I wish I could clear them off, but if I start destroying all of my production, like, I could probably thin the production a little bit more. In terms of these pop-up messages, population message, flood messages, kingdom standing climbs, festivals, minor blessing. Oh, you can't turn off major blessings, huh? Well, I'll turn on minor blessings so I know when it happens. Okay. In terms of employment, we're just short 43 people. That doesn't matter. Okay, so there's practically no one to feed on the western side. There's actually too many houses up here. Okay. Ah, good. All the malaria messages and stuff, they're not pop-ups anymore, which is good. Why is there a brewery here? Sometimes I've scattered some buildings around. Don't know why they're there. I was providing papyrus here. Okay, okay. This is going to be a harvest. And see, after destroying all those work camps, the farms actually work better than before. Because I had work camps over on this side, and I think these work camps designated a farmer, and it would take them forever to get there. So the farm never worked. Aniko, thank you so much. It's very kind of you. When I erase hours of work. Thing is, that's not hours of work. Setting everything up was hours of work. Replacing houses would take no problem. It's no big issue. I think everyone's cleared off. Yep, there they go. There's the last of the purge.
I've been kicked out of my home and through no fault of my own.
Okay. Here's the first harvest post-purge. Now, if I check bazaars, they should be stocking up on most things, right? So they stock up quite a bit. Once this grain harvest comes in, they should stock up even more. Because I think some of these bazaars didn't have grain in them. Let the grain come through. It's a good flood, so the next harvest will be big as well. Imports should be no problem. We're gonna be importing barley and things like that. City's short by 8 employees. Wow, okay. I got it just about right. So now, if I look at here. So if I throw a large festival to Bast, it should go up to 5 ankhs and we get a big blessing. I just want to make sure these western bazaars are as stocked up as possible. Like, these still don't have any grain. Oh, they're not... Did I miss? I missed this one. Okay. The grain's coming down this way. A plague. Yeah, I don't have to care about those things. Ooh, work camp there. Good. Got it. Yeah. Plague's fine. That's the desert slums. So here we go. Let the... Is this bazaar not getting... Okay. Beer and pottery should just stock up massively. Okay. This bazaar has gotten grain. That bazaar has grain. This bazaar has grain. Okay. So now. I go to the festival square. I throw a lavish festival for Bast. Now, spamming festivals will not work. It just triggers the blessing at 3 ankhs. So here's the plan. I'm gonna save right here. Blessings start. Right? We're gonna start trying to spam blessings from here. I don't know if this will work. People have done it. I don't know if I can do it. Right? That's the thing. Basically, every 1 to 2 years, we wait for the ankhs to build up. If a small festival happens, we reload. Right? You save scum the blessings. Suddenly you're a big fan of the festival square. I'm not even a fan. I don't like doing this. Just have to make sure these messages don't mean anything. So the festival should happen. It happened? Oh, did I turn off the... festivals, okay. I need that on, so I know when the festivals happen. So, I just try and spam lavish festivals. There we go. It's now 5 ankhs, so this blessing will be a good one. Okay, so there's the festival. A flooded clay pit, no biggie. Just trying to get... Come on. If we just stock up massive amounts of beer, which I think we can, I can just start spamming grand festivals. Blood likely to fail, okay. So these grain cart pushers are now just letting things go everywhere. I can stock up more grain in these warehouses. More grain can come over to this side as well. Fill to 3/4. Fill to 3/4. Fill to 3/4. Are none of these set to getting? Well, this side can easily run out of food. I'm going to set this to getting to 3/4. Getting to 3/4. Getting to 3/4. So we'll just bring more grain over to this side. This will be... Right, fill. Yeah, correct. So Bast, I don't know if they're gonna send me that blessing. Yes, no, maybe? Because the bazaars are ready to go. They've got good amount of resources in them. This one over here. Yeah, this one's stocked up as well. This one, yeah, that's stocked up. There's just not enough grain over that side. These palaces, I'm just not gonna worry about them. They might devolve, they might disappear. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, where's the blessing? That's 5 ankhs. Bast is benevolent. I'm preparing a grand festival because we have more than enough beer. Let's just run the city. We're only short 35 employees, so there's no problem. There's the grand festival. There's no excuse not to bless now. See, how do people do it? How do people do it? They say you use the Bast blessings to get infinite resources. How do you trigger it? At 5 ankhs, I did a grand festival. There we go. Because the city is so faithful and dedicated, Bast blesses its houses and bazaars with a bounty of food and goods. Okay. That's the one. So I'm gonna do 23. Blessing A. I'm gonna save right here. So if I look at the bazaars now, look at their resources. 1,500 grain, 1,300 game meat. Pottery and beer, a little low, but... Can I get rid of another house? I have way too many houses here. Get rid of that one. Actually, there's houses back there, I don't need those. Okay. So the idea is to try and just see like 900 pottery there. So hopefully, I don't think... Do I need all of these houses? I don't need that one. I don't need these either. Okay. So I'm gonna clean up some houses. To try and minimize the usage of resources. Okay. Okay. So this is cleared up a bit more. This bazaar, yeah, looks well stocked. So now we gotta think of how to get the Bast blessings higher again. Now, here's an experiment I want to do. If I just throw a grand festival immediately after, can we get some ankhs? But not get a minor blessing. Yep, plague, no worries. Oh, we're short 300 employees now, huh? What are we surplusing on? Beer. We're surplusing on pottery. 235 employees short. I guess being short a little bit doesn't hurt, right? You can see the grain supply has really stocked up. Our palaces have devolved for whatever reason. Seems like papyrus is keeping up, so we can get rid of those. Yeah. So mainly, grain is the main concern. We want to make sure, we want to try and get a lot of grain. So that was our grand festival. So looking at this, that gives us one ankh immediately. So do I throw another festival? Like, I need the formula. So if I throw another grand festival now, it might trigger. Just spam festivals? No, then he gives minor blessing and it resets. Minor blessings, useless. You can't just spam festivals, doesn't work. Then we throw, beer's not an issue, so I don't care about that. So then if I throw a lavish festival now, let's try it. Let's throw a lavish festival now. There's no effect benefit from the higher ones, then really? The beer doesn't do anything? There's the lavish festival. So that gets us 2 ankhs. So I don't want to throw another festival now, because at 3 ankhs, oh, at 2 ankhs it works. See, this is useless. This is useless. So we throw a festival immediately after getting the blessing. So if I reload back to here. We just got our first blessing, right? It's been 7 months. So we just got our first blessing. So I throw, all right, the beer does nothing. Throw a lavish festival immediately after. But then we can't throw any more festivals. Okay, Grand Festival definitely does something. We got 1 ankh before. Let's test. If I reload back to there and throw a Grand Festival instead. So far, it indicates a Grand Festival gets us an ankh immediately. It's RNG. Yeah, that's pretty RNG. But see? We could test this a few more times. Grand Festival seems to consistently get us 1 ankh. I guess we'll find out. But I can't throw any more festivals. It triggers. It doesn't seem to increase... They don't appear to have any effect on how quickly the ankhs are accumulated. Festivals themselves don't appear to cause blessings. Ah, see? So how do you stop this from happening? How do people do this? People do this. How do people stop this from happening? See, once a minor blessing comes through, it resets the ankhs. If I reload, the way you did it was just spamming normal festivals. I tried that. The other day. Spamming festivals. I got 6 minor blessings in a row, and 3 years passed, and all my resources just disappeared. So maybe if I don't throw any festivals. Like, I tried spamming festivals. It didn't work. I just got literally 6 minor blessings in a row. And you need the blessings before these resources run out. So throwing any kind of festival to try and speed up the ankh generation doesn't work. When we get to 4 ankhs, I know it says Grand Festivals don't do anything, but with a surplus of beer, it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna do it anyway. So there's 4 ankhs. And then I throw a Grand Festival. So currently, the bazaars still have over 1,000 food. So there's the Grand Festival. Does 4 ankhs get us a major blessing? Okay. At 4 ankhs, we throw the festival. So now, if I check, we've got 2,500 game meat here. 2,000, 2,000. It's fluctuating. This is clearly not the min-max way of doing it. But it seems like the total amount of food has gone up. Right? Because they're still feeding some people. Okay. So what I have to do as we're doing this is I'm going to remove this potter. I'm going to put down a bazaar right here. Just to stock up on this one as well. Grain, game meat, pottery, beer. Right? I'm just gonna throw... couple houses there. Okay. So, we just got a blessing, and now we just speed up the game and wait for the next one. Pass also doubles luxury goods. It doubles everything that's in the bazaars. See these bazaars here? They've stocked up a lot. Like a variety of entertainment. Don't even know why. Oh, we are short 270 employees, but everything should still be working. So... 9? Okay. So we wait for... We should actually save, right? I'm just gonna have a save that I overwrite. 2. Okay. Gold mine collapsed. Three. Okay, we just have to wait for 4. 4. Just throw a grand festival. Okay. With every blessing, it should speed the process. You know, 800 to 1,006 is not a lot. 2,000 to 4,000 goes a bit better. There's the grand festival. So we have 5. Now I just... At this point I can spam festivals to try and trigger the blessing. Come on, come on, come on. Blessing. Blessing. For a grand festival. Okay, there it is. Okay, that grand festival might screw us. Okay. I save here. Is it safe to save here? No, I probably shouldn't override until I get to the next one. So now, if I look, 5,000 game meat, 4,000 grain. Pottery is not really stocking up in some of these, but there we go. Game meat, no problem. Okay, this is all looking really nice. The main issue is food. So if we take food off the table, 6,000 grain in that one. So this is what happens when we're basically feeding no houses. Right? That bazaar just stocks up. Some of these should be benefiting as well. These should also be stocking up. Yep, good. Good. Struggling a little bit, but okay. All the food in our storage has filled up as well. This bazaar, it did stock up with food as well. Great. Because pottery and beer, easy enough to keep up on. It's the food that kept running out. Okay. With this being a housing block, I got a plan for this pavilion. needs to be roadblocked. With this being a housing block, we get decent amount of space. In the meantime, I can rearrange some of these to maximize space usage as well. So let me go ahead and extend this road out a little bit to try and use this space. Roadblocks. Plazas. Those are going to be there. How do I use this space? If I take off that tax office and... There's a firehouse in this block. Oh, there. Okay. Tax post. Police station. Apothecary. Apothecary. And... I guess we don't need a tax collector. I extend this. We can use this space. Oh, see the problem. Can't quite be there. Hold on, hold on. Just trying to maximize the space so we can have a few extra houses. Okay, so that essentially lengthens the block. Okay. Then over here we can maximize this space as well. Just so we are actually using everything possible. Does this make the blocks too long? I don't know. Maybe. Why is this starting to catch fire? Hate it when this sort of thing happens. You know what? Just don't burn. It's fine. I'll just demolish your house. And replace it with a firehouse. Okay. Oh, this might actually... Right, I remember this block was sort of limited. It couldn't get any bigger. This should be fine, that's a short road. This one I'm not sure, if this became too long. Oh well. Let's go back to... accumulating ankhs. If we don't get this today... Oh, that's when the Grand Festival hits? Oh, I might have to reload. That might trigger a minor blessing. We're short 531 employees. Oof. And clearly cut back on beer production. Cut back on pottery production. Okay, 3 ankhs. Waiting for 4. There's 4. And we just throw the Grand Festival. Gives the brewers something to do. I don't know if this will work. I don't know with my current city setup if this will work. There's the Grand Festival. 5 ankhs. And then I just throw a lavish festival to maybe push it over the edge. All we can do is wait and hope. So this should get us some markets to 10,000 resources. Money's maintaining, so I don't have to worry about that. Come on. For another lavish festival. I'm trying this again. I'm trying something. He just won't do it. Come on, come on. Like, see, this bazaar is actually down to 800 grain again. There we go. Okay. So looking at this. So now I don't do anything. 10,000 game meat. 10,000 game meat. So game meat has stocked up because people just eat grain a lot, I guess. 10,000, 10,000, yeah. 10,000. So just a stock of 10,000 game meat. Does this one not have any game meat? Oh, too far to buy, I guess. Great. 12,000 grain in this one. Nice. So like this area, this is not stocking up anything. Can I allow the stocking of quarter? Just let more pottery sit in there. Okay, so we just continue waiting. Next blessing should get some bazaars to 20,000, which is the max. This is the best way to store resources because you can store 20,000 of every possible resource inside a 2x2. It's the most efficient storage in the game. Have I lost my palaces? Yeah, a little bit. Lost one. Replace that. Maybe it'll work. They just keep devolving because of entertainment, I think. It's the pathing of... We have so much barley. Okay. Pottery and beer is fine. We're not short that many workers. We're at 2 ankhs. I don't know. I should probably utilize this island for something. So like, I'm stocking up food in this bazaar. So I can turn this road into a housing area. If I put a bazaar here, can it reach things? Maybe. At least stock up on the food. Beer and pottery should be fine, because the ones that do stock up on beer and pottery, that'll keep going as well. Okay. We're at 4 ankhs. For a grand festival. Throw down a well. There we go. That should trigger that. Okay. Still 4 ankhs. Throw a lavish festival. Then we spam lavish festivals until the blessing comes through. Oh, okay. It's so silly. It's so silly. Right, we're at 5 ankhs. Okay, there's that blessing. So now if I look at this one, we've got 20,000 game meat. It's the max. This is how you know. This is how you know that the developers intended this to be a possible mechanic, because why else would they put a limit on the bazaar? You see it hits around 20,000. So we could keep this going a few more rounds. Right? I think game meat is maxed out in pretty much all of these Western bazaars. Right? Grain, not so much, but one type of food is fine. I think I want to go another 1 or 2 rounds. Yeah, because some of these newer bazaars, I just put them down. This area is still eating so much grain. But these bazaars... At least it's all stocked up, right? I can't get water down this way. Can I fit a storage out here? Yeah. Set that to get maximum grain as well, just so that area is fine. So this whole western area, 20,000 game meat, no game meat, 20,000 game meat there. That will keep things going. And as we replace the houses, we still want these blessings to keep going. So the game meat will go down to like 10,000. And then we just get a blessing and it goes back up to 20,000. It's essentially infinite. Let's keep this going. I think game meat will be the savior. So I want basically 3 more. Should save. This is the blessing run. 0 ankhs, but it's fine. Flooded clay pit. Fish festival, okay. So I could clear all of these hunting lodges, right? But actually, I could have a bit of a jank thing here as well. Thrown a festival, damn. Let's reload. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Gotta try not get those minor blessings. Wait, was this before? Oh, I set that lavish festival to go before the last blessing. That might be what's messing us up. Should clear off all of these surplus shrines I left around. It's fine. Okay, so I've got this housing area ready to go. 20,000 grain. This housing area will start to go as well. I can set up a housing area on this, and then I can have a bit of a housing area down here. So that adds 3 housing areas, and food should remain stable. For those, just throw a grand festival. 5 ankhs. I'm a bit late on this one. Oh, I didn't even need to throw a festival. RNG is okay here. I'm gonna set a different save for this one. So, looking at the bazaars now, that's a new one I just put down, okay. So most bazaars now should be full. Okay, so much game meat. So like this whole western side, I could technically not use grain. Like the bazaars which are not stocking up on grain, I can just turn off their grain usage. Oh, this one actually got 20,000 grain, nice. Okay. Yeah, a grand festival's on the way. I want to see if I can get around that. There's that grand festival, which hopefully doesn't trigger a blessing. We don't have any ankhs, so it should be fine. This side? See, this is what ideally it looks like. 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, right? Like this block is gonna be fine forever. But some of these blocks, because we already have this running city, I could go through and just delete every working building and, you know, but I'm already in so much pain from this mission. I'm in so much pain from this mission that I can't bring myself to min-max. I can't do it. We're in a festival, damn. Reload there. Try and avoid that. The cheat for the blessing is catnip. I don't know what the cheat is, but I know there is a cheat. Two ankhs. So what are the burial provisions? We've done the price. We need 32 weapons. I should set that up, right? While I do all of this, I can just have a single copper mine, single weaponsmith, and a storage yard for weapons. Okay. I should set that up while we're doing all of this. Alright, we're at 3 ankhs. Don't give a blessing yet. There's that flooded clay pit. Don't give a blessing. 4 ankhs. Throw the Grand Festival. I know Grand Festival and Lavish Festival, no real difference for this, but... Okay, it worked. Well, hopefully that Grand Festival doesn't mess with things. So this bazaar should now have 20,000 game meat and 20,000 grain as well. This one is at 5,000 grain, 2,600. I think I want to keep going to try and just get some of these extra ones I put down maxed out. Like this bazaar is 12,000 grain, I'd like that to be 20,000. I assume these bazaars are... this is what it should be, right? Ideally, this is what it should be. It's just infinite resources. Infinite resources. Like this one back here should be maxed on everything. Look at that. But you know the developers predicted this because there is a limit, okay? So it's the difference I see between being cheesy and an exploit. Right? It's the difference between being cheesy and an exploit. This is cheesy. This is like hiding on the island during Kadesh, right? You just hide on the island, you don't have to fight the military. Right? That's cheesy, but it is part of the intended game mechanics. You actually can hide on the island. Right? Compared to exploits, which are not intended. Exploits are like glitching through a wall in Morrowind, you know? It's not intended. You can do it without actually typing in a cheat, which is why it's an exploit, not a cheat. Cheats are built in. Cheats are actually more intended than exploits, right? Okay. Have to reload. Try avoid that. The cheats are actually, like, typing in catnip is more intended than using forced walkers. Okay, okay. Why am I maxing bazaars? Because it's the only way to feed 30,000 people on this map. I think someone said that they did it without... And see how slowly it goes down? 1 year you go through maybe 1,000 plus. So you could then go 10 years. You just need a blessing once every few years and it maintains. It's infinite resources. We couldn't stock up some of these grains, but we did on some. 2 unks. RNG. Reload. I want to get this one. So we need 2 more to max this one. I don't think that Grand Festival is messing it up, because we're not getting any unks from that. This one... Oh, that one's maxed. Good. This one down here... We couldn't max grain, but we did max pottery. So it's still... It alleviates the situation. Yeah, beer and pottery is like maxed out down here. So beer and pottery, so we, in that case we can actually like remove you know, more production buildings and stuff like that. So that's fine. 1 unk. Oh, come on. Can I avoid this one? Seems like this one's pretty set. But not that set. As in the other set. I've got 10,000 grain here. A few more blessings should do it. 2 more. 2 more blessings. That one's done. This one needs 1 more. So these, which are still feeding, this area here is just gonna struggle the most. Okay, 2 unks. Don't give us a blessing. Come on. Can we not avoid this one? Okay, I'll just try 1 more time to avoid it. So let's boost up our weapon production. This one might be unavoidable. Two. It might just be the stars align for this one, and the blessing's unavoidable. It's at 3, yeah. This one just throws a festival for all the gods. That's so annoying. We're just gonna have to keep going. All the other gods are benevolent, okay. Weapons coming in. Hopefully we don't lose too many resources. Minor blessing from Set, okay. Right, the other gods are throwing blessings now. Bast at 1 ank. What temple complex do I have? Bast. No, Osiris. Thought it was Bast. Oh, right, we need Osiris because Osiris makes people eat less. Oh, double wheat harvest. Nice. Osiris makes people eat less. The beer and pottery were easier to keep up with. Okay, Bast is back at 2 unks. We're getting some blessings. Ra inspires trading partners to trade more. We don't really need that right now. Okay, Bast is at 2 unks and sympathetic, so we shouldn't get a blessing. Sympathetic doesn't give you a blessing, right? 2 ankhs. Fire in the city. Where? Where's the fire? Ah, okay. Hate that. The city's running for years. Suddenly, something catches fire. Yeah, everyone lives in shrines in this city. Okay. In terms of our imports, we have 30,000 grain just sitting around. I remember we did actually need to, yeah, reeds are going. 2 ankhs on Bast, don't give a blessing. Would I get ankhs faster with a Bast temple complex? But also, forcing them to eat less is what's allowing us to stock up. So see, it's been like 2 years since a Bast blessing and it's only down to 19,000. This food should last perpetually. Like here we couldn't stock up grain, so they'll keep taking grain, but if they run out of grain, they're still distributing game meat. It's so silly. We're gaining money though. We're at 170,000 now. Okay. Gold mine collapse. No biggie. Why aren't we getting any more ankhs? This is so annoying. Can you have 2 temple complexes? No. We're just not gaining ankhs. What's going on? This does alleviate the trade situation as well, because they're not like importing fish or meat anymore. I'm not sure if this is bugged. That small blessing from Bast threw off everything. It's been 64 months since the last festival. Yeah, let's try reload the last save. And change the temple complex. Maybe that's what needs to change. Throw down the altars and the oracles. This is before I built that. Let's put down that weaponsmith as well. And I'll just save here. What did I call that? Yeah, overwrite this one. Let's see what happens now. This was the minor blessing we couldn't avoid, but maybe building the temple complex changes things. I don't know. So I gotta remember to switch back to temple complex of Osiris when I want to build the houses again. Okay. So this is how some people max population on population challenges in Pharaoh. They just boost up bazaars to 20,000 of all resources, then you don't need any production facilities. Yeah, there's the minor blessing. That's the... what? Fire here. What? What? It's not the fire over here? Oh, that's already happened. What? Where is burning? Oh, here? That is so strange. The house next to... so strange. So Bas is at 1 Ankh. Cyrus. So now at 2 Ankhs. So if I save right here. I want to see if it's stuck at 2 again. There's no reason why it should be stuck at 2. It's just not working as intended. I want 2 more blessings. Okay, it's at 3 now. I guess the temple complex helps? Maybe if the other gods... are there a max number of Ankhs that can sit on the screen? Oh, it went up so fast this time. 12 months instead of 64 for the Grand Festival. Okay, Ra lifts my reputation. There's the Grand Festival, Bast. What? At 4 Ankhs, thrown a festival, so all the gods will not... what? No, 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 no. We can't have that. Reload. Okay, speed it up. Three. Do we have to wait for 5 with the temple complex? 4. Five. Let's do a lavish festival because I think it takes less time to do. So 4 Ankhs is still a minor blessing. That's why it's so rare you get the major blessings. Here we spam lavish festivals. Bast. Okay, blesses its houses and bazaars with bounty of food and goods. Great. So looking at how things are set up now, this is solid 20,000. This one's 10,000, 5,000. So I want 2 more there technically. So that lavish festival goes off. I'll set a new save here, replacing save spot 2. This one hit 20,000 grain. Great. That hit 20,000 pottery. This had hit 20,000 beer. Okay. So I want at least 1 more blessing. I don't need that clay pit. Yeah, I need at least 1 more blessing, and then we can try. At that point we can try. And I turn this into a housing block, I turn this into a housing block, and I turn this into a housing block. With 3 more housing blocks, we should get very, very, very close to 30,000. Plus the city will be stable for food, because everyone's just full of food. We actually got 20,000 grain, 20,000 game meat in one of the blocks here. So these blocks should be set. Right, this one filled up really nicely as well. Beer and pottery production will be no problem, because all these bazaars are not going to be taking any. Minor blessing. I just want one more. I just want one more. And yes, this is still on very hard. This is still on very hard. Since I'm doing a cheesy way, I'll do it on very hard. Oh, we almost have enough weapons. Okay. Clay pit I don't need. And just keep cutting back on these. Is there a way to avoid this one? This might be an unavoidable one. Maybe if I switch it back to the temple complex of Osiris. Seems like switching the temple complex changes the possibility of the RNG or behavior of the Ankh generation. Okay. All of this is anything but cheesy. Ah, it's a little cheesy. Not an exploit, cheesy. So that's 2 Ankhs. We got a good 30,000 grain just sitting in warehouses as well. But the floodplain farms should be able to keep up with everything. 2 Ankhs. Like I can turn this into a hook block sort of thing, right? I don't need this extension anymore. No, right? Let's clear that. Clear these shrines. Okay, 4 Ankhs. Go back to this save. Yes. And then I just try throw a grand festival. Yeah, it's 5 Ankhs now. Guaranteed big blessing. And it should be the last one we need. There's the Grand Festival, and we get the Blessing of Food and Goods. Okay. We want the blessings to keep coming, but at this point I think, yep, this bazaar's stocked up. This bazaar's pretty much stocked up. It's got 10,000 game meat. It should be able to stock up later. This one's stocked up with grain. This one stocked up as well. Good. Down here, beer stocked up and pottery stocked up. So even beer and pottery should be able to be reduced significantly. This block down here, I want to be able to... Well, I want to build a little bit of a housing block here. So now it's time to try. We're gonna try at this point. NAFTA. Repopulation. Oh, I should actually go ahead and dispatch those weapons first. Then clear this off. And then save here. Okay, time to put all... Yeah, I switched back to Osiris. Okay, good. Time to put all the houses back. Right? All the houses. I want to... if I can do this without scribal schools, it would be really good. The place all these houses as they were. All these houses as they were. This was a row of houses. This was a row of houses. Okay. Some houses. All these shrines have got to go now. Okay. Got some gardens there. Houses, houses, houses. Game need comes from there, but oh well. Houses, 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 houses. Okay. That's the... Is this? No. That was some other stuff. Over here, I want to spam houses up this way and down this way. Bring these houses back into play. Kingdom Road blocked. Need to make sure... Oh, they just destroyed something there? Well, there needs to be some kind of opening here, right? Make sure these gardens aren't there, so that stays open. Okay. This area here, really? The game? Isn't that... Just clear all of that. Fine. Get rid of it. It's okay. Over here, I forgot we need to plaza up a bit. Let's do that. We need essential services in this block, which means dentist, apothecary. How is the Kingdom Road still blocked? I don't... What? What is going on? It just destroyed my dentist. This is open. There's a way through. Get through there. Maybe. Okay, I wish it just knew where the problem was. This one? Look, the traders are coming in. It's fine. Dentist. Okay. I spammed houses on the Kingdom Road. Alright, well, it seems to be working now. Beautification, plaza. Plaza up this whole thing. Okay, what else does this need? It's going to need Temple to Osiris. Going to need a courthouse. It's got entertainment. It's going to need water. Needs a water supply. Is that all? We get to our target housing? I think it is. And we spam houses. I don't need to bother taxing them. It's fine. Have these houses all set up here. Yeah, I can spam slums here, no problem. Some houses go around here like this. We can craft a row of gardens to fit in more houses here, like that and that. And like that. To there. Good. And put a large statue there, and garden up the rest. And garden up the rest. The rest. Good. Houses can go there. We'll leave that open. Okay. That should get that going. Then down here, I need to make sure we still keep producing some pottery, but we're essentially just feeding the right side. Did any of these actually stock up with anything, these bazaars? No. These right side bazaars didn't stock up with anything. So yeah, we'll be essentially just feeding those 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. 3 blocks. 3 blocks of houses over there. So I need to keep some pottery running, but not a lot. Do I... It... 2 clay pits. So I can get rid of all of these hunting lodges. Should probably replace that juggler's school. Clear off these shrines. This dance school doesn't have to be here. I can put a dance school over here. I do need 1 more potter. And then down here is gonna be a housing block of sorts. How do I do this? Bazaar's gonna just walk down in a straight line. Essentially, this is housing here. Right? Just needs water supply. I don't know if entertainment should come through this way because juggler schools and stuff over on this side should send it through the water crossing, maybe. We'll have to find out. Oh, I never replaced the houses down here either, so we're gonna replace these. Yep, replace, 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 replace. Replace these houses. Good. This just is missing Temple Courthouse. Oh, Osiris. Courthouse. This. Large statue. Okay. Gardens. Alright. I also stocked up food here. I throw down a temple to Osiris and a courthouse. What's that? The shrines. Let's get rid of those. Entertainment should be walking through these blocks as well. They already have health facilities, so I just need to spam in some houses. Okay, it's just about trying to maximize some houses. Okay. That looks a bit glitched, but okay. Alright, so now we are repopulating the city. This may or may not work, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to rage quit. I'm going to rage quit. But you all learned a new technique today, in case you didn't know. You didn't know, now you know. These houses, oh, they should get pottery and beers here. Do a little entertainment. As everyone starts moving back in, yeah, we're gonna start getting unemployment. So to make sure people continue to love me, I'm just gonna temporarily drop taxes to 0. We have a stock of stuff anyway. To deal with unemployment, I can put work camps on this road because it doesn't contribute to... Oh, maybe that's a bit close to that thing there. Greater health provisions, really. Okay. I need houses here. Okay, so if I'm building a housing block here, what I want to do is I want to move these. I'm going to clear this road. We've been conservative about this before because we needed the trees, but we don't need the trees anymore. So let's turn this into a loop. Clear all of this. Clear this. Yeah. Okay, we don't need these. Clear all that. Need that well. How big can this loop be? Probably up to here, right? Like that. Then this loops background like that. This can do that. This is road blocked here and here. And we have temple to Osiris and the courthouse down this side. We need an architect's post on this side. We need a police station on this side. We need 4 work camps back down this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. That replaces the farming work camps. Courthouse, temple, we should get plazas down. Okay. Water supply. Entertainment, I don't know. Like, they should be passing this area as well. Water supply. Clear that road. That house is actually blocking the road. Keep 2 prefectures, but move this architect's post there. Okay. Think the whole thing was plaza'd. Get rid of the statues, and I think that's good to go. Oh, health provisions. Physician is here. We can actually clear that police station. We don't need, because these 2 houses there will get access to everything. So we can clear these 2 houses here, and we don't need this stuff here. Right? So then we can just move the apothecary and physician. No, physician's there. And dentist. Is there a tree there? Yeah. This to here. I think that's everything they need. Okay. Gardens. Okay. So I've added this housing block, this housing block, this housing block. So with those 3 extra housing blocks, we should be able to get very close to 30,000. Some houses out there. Okay. Let's make a save here. Repopulation, go. Now, I don't know if this is gonna work, so what I'm gonna do... I still want Boss Blessings coming in, but I just saved. I'm just gonna speed it up and see what happens, because if there's gonna be a problem, I need to address it much sooner. There's a festival, fine. I need people to continue to love me, no matter what unemployment is, because spamming work camps just takes up more and more space. So I need to make sure people continue to love me. And I need to see what goes wrong here. Like, what runs out, what collapses. Wow. We can sell our exports for double, which means we can sell them for 2 Demon instead of 1. Flooded clay pit. What was that blessing? Oh, strike down the next enemies. Oh, we got a big set blessing. Okay, better floods, nice. Okay. Why was there a market lady there? Okay. So there is still the sprite limit. There is still that being an issue. Trading partners can trade more. Okay. Let me just watch. Bas is at 4 anks. Fire in the city. Yeah, some houses just evolve out to the back and then they burn. We're approaching 15,000 population and some of this is still not even begun to move in. Most of our city has not moved back in. Okay. I still want to try get the blessings, because you see game meat is down to 16,000. If I throw a lavish festival for Bast now, will it work? I don't know if this will work. Sprite limit gonna be on Pharaoh New Age? No. Sympathetic 4 anks. Come on, get to 5 anks. Give me another Bast blessing. Save these bazaars from running out of game meat. Because they're going through a first feeding right now. Lavish festival, come on. Okay, it's 5 anks. Just give me a blessing. Oh, I never put water in this block. I just realized. Water supply. Okay. Otherwise there's no point. Was that? A blessing from Bast. Great. So you want those to keep coming in. Not as intensely as before, but it does save quite a bit. Great. 17,000 population. Lots more room. Lots more room. Nothing absolutely collapsed, right? So I just need to see what number we get. What number do we get? Look at this. Needs more desirability. After everything we've been through, now you need more desirability. So, what? Okay. Well, if I replace this with a large statue, that should do it, right? There we go. So we do need those 5 palatial estates as well to win. Okay. 18,000. 18,000. Is it possible? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it'll work? We have 40% unemployment and people are still extremely pleased with me. Surely they can't get more unhappy than 40% unemployment. A plague. Here? A fire. There's like random fires here and there. But why is a plague here? Don't you guys have... apothecary? No. Oh, I made this block too big. Right. Position? Also no. Actually, yes. It's just these houses haven't moved in. It's so strange. Somewhere's burning this stuff here. Okay, fine. I don't know why. There's so many prefects walking by here. How did this catch fire? Oh, did something expand to the back and then it was too far from the road? But if it was too far from the road, it should have just not... What? I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay, we're at 5 unks for bust. Let's just keep throwing festivals. Lots more housing. We're at 19,000 population. Lots more housing. Okay, that plague is fine. I don't care about those people. Fine. Oh wait, no. That's what we want. Yes, that's good. Good. Alright, that's keeping our resources up. All of this still hasn't moved in. Some of this still hasn't moved in. I assume most of these houses are not filled in either. All of this hasn't moved in. What's the goal here? 30,000. It's not max pop, just 30,000. It's literally the goal of the mission. 30,000. And we just hit 20,000. Okay. Save right here. Okay. By my feelings, we should hit faster as a festival. You know, the festivals are actually kind of useful now. Was there a plague here? Yeah, there was a plague down there. Lost all access to religious facilities. Too little entertainment, I see. Okay, let's just throw a juggler's school here. That'll solve the entertainment. Did I miss anything important? Minor blessing from Set. Okay. Keep things running. Trade partners, trade more. Gold mine collapsed. A plague. Okay, I don't know. I think some houses like move in and then they just don't have... Oh, there's no apothecary here. That would be the problem. I thought there was an is that a... That's a dentist! Okay. Flooded clay pit. Okay. The bust, minor blessing, does have its uses, because the other gods are gonna start getting unhappy as we approach 30,000. What does our census look like? Look at this population history. The city must be purged. There's the climb. It's so silly. This is such a weird endeavor. But we're essentially back to where we were. 21,000. We're at 23,000 when we started this. Lots of these houses not moving in yet. Some desirability issues for these. You know, this left row probably won't get so much. I'm going to replace some of these houses with a large statue. That should help with some desirability through the rest of the block. Also, these trees can go in exchange for some gardens. Okay, this block's starting to move in as well. We're at 22,000. Why do these work camps not... No workers live nearby. There's houses... Oh, there was a plague, was there? Oh well, all the farms are working, so I guess it's fine. Fire in the city. Some house that evolved off the edge of the map. So annoying. Fire in that house. Why? How? Why? Why would there be a fire here? There's... what? It must be the sprite limit. Guys, the sprite limit is back. The sprite limit has returned. We are hitting levels of sprite unsustainable by this game. All these immigrants, they're all one sprite each. Save here. This is where things start to fall apart. This game literally cannot handle a city of 30,000. There's just too many walkers. There's too many sprites. But we have to see where this number falls. All these houses still not moved in. The immigrants eventually move in and then they're no longer a sprite. These work camps kind of working again now. Great. You see, like this musician...
The city could be a lot worse.
Musicians waiting because there's not enough boats or something? I don't know. They're just constantly waiting. Something's not stable. Did all of these just move in? Yeah. Okay. Those just moved in. Okay, good. What? Are those? Oh no! What happened to the... Did it burn down? Okay, where did they steal stuff from again? My palace? Okay. I got to destroy my palace, so they got nothing to steal from. Okay. Wait, where are they going? Oh, they can steal from tax offices, can't they? Okay, fine. You wanna play dirty? Why? It's just people in the way. Come on. Okay. Despawn. 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 Magic. That random fire? Wrecked quite a bit, but okay. City Palace can be restored. Just make sure no more criminals spawn. Okay. Okay. So silly. Let's keep trying. Let's try keep the festivals going for Bast. A lot of these houses move back in. We're at 24,000. Lavish festival may work, may not, I don't know. Some houses still moving in. Minor blessing. This block here still hasn't fully moved in. I'm not sure about the rest of these houses. Have they filled in? Yes. Not all. But okay, we're at 25,000. Perhaps to keep the bus blessings going, we do need to keep... fill up these gaps with bus shrines. Flooded clay pit. Okay. She just keeps throwing festivals. Okay. We're at 26,000. Clay pit flooded. Are my palaces still there? Yes. Okay. Which means... yeah. If we touch 30,000, we win. If we touch 30,000, we win. So I can do some silly things like... fire in the city. Yeah, we're hitting the sprite limit. Just try squeezing. Nope. That block things? Okay, let's not mess with this. Let's just see where things land. We just need another 3,500, and some of these houses still not even moved in yet. Some desirability issues, so let me... actually, it should be okay. Should be okay. Fire in the city, yeah. This is so dumb. It's so bad. Gold mine collapsed. Okay. Okay. We're at 27,000. We still have 100,000 in the bank. It's fine. Fire. Because something evolved too far from the road. Yep. Fine. Okay. All of these need to evolve. 28,000, it's the highest we've ever been. If we look at the census tab. Have I put the weapons in the monument? Yes. 2,000 more people. 2,000 more people, and we actually win. I don't know if the bazaars have just run out of resources though. 14,000 game meat. 20,000 game meat. Okay, they're going through the grain first, but the game meat is still at 14,000. So it's actually still fine. It's still fine. 2,000 more people. This area just moved in. Those houses haven't evolved. I don't know if there's any other spaces where we could squeeze slums or houses. Able to do that now because that, yes. Flooded clay pit. Just keep some basic manufacturing going. You can see grain is running out. Okay, I made a save. I think I might have to turn off grain consumption or grain storage on the west side because population's now going back down. These houses here are devolving because they're running out of food. Should have replaced all of these farms. Okay, hold on. Let me go to load. Reload that. So I'm gonna set these to not accepting grain anymore. This western side is gonna be game meat only. So all the grain will just go to the right side. No, that's wrong. What do I do to these? I set them to get maximum. That's wrong. That's the opposite of what I want. Don't accept. Don't accept. Don't accept. Don't accept. Don't accept. Down here. I still need grain to go that way. These I replace with grain farms. That should push grain to the right side. It's so close. It's 1,500 away. But we've actually run out of food on this right side. It's so close. This is clearly not the best execution of how to do this. Clearly. But this is how I'm doing it. I need to stabilize the grain supply on this right side. Where did all the grain go? Where's the grain train? Where did it go? Where is our entire grain harvest? I don't understand. Well, let's just keep it going. For a festival to bust. I know there's storage yards down here getting grain, but our entire grain harvest went to the south? Is it just arriving here? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Ah, okay. Good boss blessing. Okay. Do I need to tweak more? Oh, it's so close. It's just we ran out of food on the right side. I think we can actually hit 30,000 if I can get food to the right side. Just want to see where we're maxing out now. It's like just under 29,000. But 1,000 people in slums is not that hard to accomplish, right? What happens if I just go around the map spamming house tiles? There's like no spare room here. Like if I just spam house tiles. Yep. Spam house tiles. Spam house tiles. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, people can just walk over the sand dunes. I didn't even realize. I just do this. So they can just walk over the sand dunes. We don't need to leave these little open gaps. Like, no grain is going to the left, besides down, right? Where is it all going? It is all going this way, it's just not enough. There's a fire somewhere. We touched 29,000. We touched 29,000. The entire grain supply is just being engorged. Engulfed by this right side. 29,000. 29,000. 900 people. 900 people. Victory, please. Please. I just made a save. Like, a little bit of tweaking and we might be able to push it over, but I just want to see if he'll do it. Just want to see if he'll do it. 29,500. 29,600. 500. 600. 5, 6. A fire. Okay. Ra cursed me. That's fine. I throw a festival. Who's Ptah? Ptah, you're gonna be mad? Ah. Plague of frogs. Fine, we're reloading. We're reloading. Not victory. So we gotta mitigate that Ptah curse. Alright, we're short by like a few hundred people. Ptah destroys one of my storage yards. I don't even know which one. That save was after I spammed all those houses, right? So the gods are unhappy anyway. And I'm just short by like a few hundred. It's literally just a few hundred. Oh, the barley storage yard. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Slum it up. Slum it up. Okay. That should be enough. I got rid of a road. That was a minor curse, so that cleared up the Ptah issue. Victory B. This is the slum method. Something blocked off here. What did I block off? Did I block something off? That storage yard replaced. This was for barley. I don't know what I've blocked off. I put a house there. Okay, that was probably it. Okay, no, still. I don't even know what's blocked. Set can't curse me. Fires. I don't even care. How we so close? I don't even know what I've blocked off yet. It's so annoying. Did I build something off the edge of the map? Probably. Come on, slums. We're at 29,700. Collapsed building. Buildings are collapsing. Lots. Where is? Did I get rid of the? I got rid of some essential services over there. Set can't. Oh, this is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. I wish it would just highlight what can't be accessed. Like, I can't even see. Can't even see what it is. Is it? We hit 30,000. Do we not have the palaces? We're at 30,000. Why is our monument rating? Two weapons were stolen from the monument. 2 weapons. Import them. Is it a land or a water trade route? Does anyone even sell weapons? No, right? I don't see anything. I have to manufacture 2 weapons. Didn't someone just ask about it? I sent the weapons. It's just... okay. I might have to reload, but I'm just gonna try. Get out of the way. Raw materials. If I speed this along by doing this. Copper mine. If I get 2 copper mines, it'll be the fastest possible. Then 2 weaponsmiths. And the whole city is going to collapse. But if we are at all lucky, this will somehow work. Otherwise I have to reload and... you can just hear the city burning. Oh, I need 1 more weaponsmith. What? Can't put it there? Oh, we don't need these shrines. The gods already hate us. Will it maintain 30,000? Sends a plague. Another plague. Ra's anger. I might have to reload. I think I have to reload. Couple plagues does drop your population, huh? Click to dispatch. So if we touch 30,000 again, well, we should win. Okay. We just shot like 80 people. The city burns. The city burns. Come on, just tick over. Don't tell me I have to reload because of the 2 weapons. The 2 weapons. The whole, like, why did all of our gold mines suddenly burn? Was that a curse? I don't even know. Okay, fine. So this is back here. Okay. Raw materials. Copper mine. Why can I not put a... Okay, there we go. Weaponsmiths. Storage yard. That's just going to be accepting the weapons. And then I have another copper mine here. So this is where we were as it peaked up to 30,000 before the whole thing... Right. I think that was that. So we get the 2 weapons in. What? Why is all of this here? Why are traders dumping stuff there? Fire in the city. There's 1 weapon. There's 2 weapons. Wait, why does it now say finish? They robbed me just before 30k? Really? Well, now... Is it not gonna tick over to 30? That is gonna be so frustrating. Because it worked just now. This is so frustrating. Like, it literally crossed over to 30 and stayed there for a long time. Huh? 29,000? 30,000. Victory on very hard difficulty. On very hard. I did not drop the difficulty. In our experiments of dropping the difficulty, I always reloaded to before we dropped the difficulty. The entire city is burning and collapsing. But that's what NAFTA deserves. In total silence. All hail the mighty Pharaoh. Your dynasty is without equal, and Egyptians, from now until the end of time, will speak your name with the greatest reverence. We have won, in some form, NAFTA. NAFTA has been finished. Let's have a look at the mess of a city we left behind. It's all spacious apartments, so we're not using papyrus, right? It's such a mess. Such a mess. Even with all the stocking up of the vast blessings. I think the bazaars... we're actually still pretty high on game meat. Yeah, food is actually okay on the western side. It's the eastern side that did not stock up enough. But... we did it. I can't believe we did it. Can't believe we did it. These monuments, least of our achievements. These things don't matter. Look at these. They might look majestic, but they mean nothing. All of these houses with the 5 palatial estates. Clearly, there are better ways to do this. Also, just to show you, there were a couple save files sent to me of people beating this mission before, and I think as a bonus little curiosity, there was this 30k complete. This is the forced walker technique. This is using an exploit. This is using an exploit of tricking the programming of the walkers to walk forever, right? So this is off Pharaoh Heaven. You can find these save files. This one is the name here? Oh, it just uses my name? Okay. I'm not sure who made this, but you can find it. You just search NAFTA save files, and you can see if you look at, for example, bazaar access, there's like 5 bazaars here, and then they just walk forever, right? This is the forced walker technique. Basically, you build the roads in a certain way so they always just keep walking. It resets their walk cycle, so they walk forever, right? And you do this with everything, right? You can see, for example, fire risks. See, all of these firehouses are here, and they just walk forever, right? They cover everything, right? That's just how they work. It's essentially like using entertainment destination walker technique. Because I was so confused when I loaded this map up. I was like, how is there so much empty space? Also, you can save scum, so this earthquake doesn't go as far. You can actually do it. You can save scum to glitch out the earthquake. But look how much empty space they have here. And still at 30,000, because you don't need all the supply buildings. I think this is also using, yeah, the Bast blessing, so there's just 20,000 of everything in the bazaars. The other solution, oddly, apparently there's a guy called Tryhard who just modified the map so you only need 20,000 people to win. Or something like that. Yeah. 20,000 people is how this map would be fun, right? 20,000 people is actually good. But this is, they just straight up modified the map and set it to 20,000, which is just, it's just not the same map, is it? So you can win it with Forced Walker way easily, way much easier, right? It's just, look at that. All the firehouses are there. It's just perfect coverage, It's wonderful. Looks great, yeah. But I consider this, basically, I consider it from like cheesy exploits cheating, right? So this is not straight up cheating, but exploits are not intended by the developers. So it's using the Bast blessings, it is intended. So it's just cheesy. I hear there are reports of people beating this without even the Bast blessings on very hard. And if you can do that, make videos on YouTube and show off your cities and show off them in very nice videos, because people will watch that. You can kickstart a YouTube channel off of that. Meanwhile, we have our abomination of a city, burning, crime, collapsing, constant fires everywhere. Too little entertainment. Oh, these aren't even evolved. I could have put a conservatory down here to evolve these houses a bit better. That would have saved some trouble, wouldn't it? Conservatory down here would have saved some trouble. But fine. Fine. This is a glitchy, buggy mess. But it's our glitchy, buggy mess. We did it. We did it. Guys, thank you so much for joining this this amazing and unfair and excruciating challenge of NAFTA. It is, whoever made this map in the first place should have set it to 20 or 25,000. 20 or 25,000. 30,000 is ridiculous. It's too much. It's too much. 25,000 we would have won a long time ago. Anyway, that is gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. We actually came back and beat it with Bast blessings. Cheesy, but not so bad. Not so bad. If you'd like to support the channel, please do check out Patreon. Patreon.com/Gamerzak. Direct support means we run fewer ads on YouTube, so thank you so much for the support, and everyone enjoy the fewer ads. If you'd be so kind, you could also check out the merch store where I design my own products at gamerzak.com/shop. You can also buy games using the Humble Bundle referral link, which, using a referral link, gameisaac.com/humble, means you buy games at the same price in USD on Steam, and it helps support charity through Humble Bundle, and a portion of the proceeds supports the channel as well. So thank you so much for using that. Join us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at gameisaac on all of those. I am active and contactable. Let's ignore all the fires in the background. And drop by and say hi on the Discord. Discord.gg/gameisaac. The Zachalites, we hang out there every day. And if you're watching on YouTube, click the buttons on the screen right now for so much more content. But until then, we beat NAFTA. One way or another, we beat NAFTA. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye.